Yes, I am live. Hello and welcome to Magic Tuesday, where all the fun is being had, not on you, but for you. And nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. You put your hands together like this, like you're the champion of the world. And have you ever laughed so hard that you, hey, can you do that? I know. What a way to start your morning, right? Magic Tuesday. Welcome to Magic Tuesday. And to all you people who love magic, hey, this is the place to hang out if you like magic. I love magic. Loved magic ever since I can remember. I'm going to show you the most scariest trick. The first time I saw this trick, it scared the crap out of me because when I saw it, I thought, oh my God, I've actually hurt somebody. Like I thought that, this is like, I was what, how old? Um, Maybe 6 or 7. My first time I'd ever seen any magic done. I cried. I cried so bad because I thought it actually hurt somebody because it was my janitor at my school. For those of you who don't know, I went to the same school as Ralphie did from A Christmas Story. Yeah, that school. And in that classroom, I believe it was that classroom. There's a lot of things that went down in that classroom, and especially that trick. And the trick that was shown to me, I mean, it scared me. I cried and I got so upset about it. And I told myself, okay. Afterwards, I was told, it's not real, Kim. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't hurt anybody, but it's still, it's like, hey, sure, he's okay. Yeah, everything was good. And do you want to see what my scary trick is? Okay, it goes like this. Okay, here, hold on a second. Oh, and if you want to know a little bit more about me before I do the scary trick, check me out at my website, KimOverholt.com. I'm taking commissions. I'm actually working on one right now, and I'm going to show you what happened to it because and why I'm going to have to start it over. I hate when I have to do this, but yeah, I'm going to have to. I made this one character way too big. But before I do that, I want to show you the trick, okay? Okay, I promise. I show you the trick. Okay, it goes go like this. Nothing here, nothing here. You ready for this? Scared the crap out of me. So what happened? Okay, I'll explain. Explain what happened to. Okay, so one day when I was, 7 years old, a friend of mine had brought. Oh, I think it was probably that day. It was probably the same day. My friend had brought his collection for show and tell of his albums that he had, his LPs of albums that he had, his favorite music and stuff like that. He had the Village People, and that morning, I don't know, there was something wrong with them. Being a kid, you're sitting beside your friend, and you're looking over at him, and he's looking kind of green, and you're like, the next thing you know, you're looking, and he's got a big stream of something coming out of his mouth. It's like, "Ooh," and all over his album of the Village People, he put Fruit Loops. Like, yeah, it would be he'd thrown up all over the Village People, and it was Fruit Loops. It was all over the Fruit Loops. Were like you could tell he had milk. The milk was all everything, just all over the Village People, and uh, and that day, I mean, I was like, oh. That's something I've never seen before. Somebody throwing up. It's like, whoa, like a stream. It was like in slow motion, right? Any of you guys ever like have memories in slow motion? I do. And some of them are pretty freaking scary, especially this one too. Okay. Which had to do with the trick. Okay. So anyways, pukes on the floor. Yeah, there's puke on the floor and it's all over the place. So the janitor's got to come in and clean up the mess and stuff like that. So what they used to use, do you remember? Sawdust. Yeah, I used to use the sawdust. They sprinkle it all over stuff and have to gather it all up. Well, we had to move the chairs over that and the desks in that particular in Victoria School where I used to grow up. It was all kind of like they were like the chair was attached to the desk and you could only move like the whole desk at once kind of thing. Okay, so I'm here and say the janitor asked me to move my desk over so that he could spray some of the sawdust and be able to pick it up, right? Okay. So this is what happened and scared the crap out of me. All right. So the janitor, like, I did as he asked, and I went to move my chair. And at the same time, he was putting his hand on the other desk that's beside the chair that I'm like, so it's like, here's the desk, and then here's my chair. And he asked me to move the chair and just like a slight little bit, right? So I moved it over, but I moved it this way. And he had his hand there. So what happened when I moved the chair, it hit him on the hand. And he went, ah, ow, ow, ow. And I went, oh no. And I went, oh my gosh, you okay? And he did this to me. He said, oh, I don't know. What do you think? Am I okay? Oh, I think I'm okay. He did this. He just had done that. And this is like a cute little trick. He's supposed to show somebody, ooh, look at that, I lost my finger. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I thought I had tore his finger right off. And he's like, ah, ah. I'm like, ah, no. Yeah, it was a very scary day. I think, yeah, I screamed, I cried. I maybe almost, I probably had thrown up where that kid threw. No, I didn't throw up, but I remember I got very upset. Yeah, I still have tears coming out, like thinking about it. It gets me a little bit teary eyed because I'm like, I don't like the idea of hurting anybody, let alone, oh my gosh, by accident, I just nudged somebody and my finger. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the most scariest trick. The scariest trick I'd ever seen as a kid. And now there are, of course, if you watched anything like Chris Plain and oh no, Chris, uh, sorry, Chris Chris Angel, or what's his name? Blaine. Yeah, the other magician that does all that the wild tricks, where you're, they're scary. They're scary to begin with. That's nothing in comparison, right? I know. But ever since then, I had a thing about watching magic, and I love the whole the trick of it. I guess I like the trick of magic, and that's what made it so interesting and scary and fun. It's almost like going on a roller coaster. Who's been on a roller coaster? Love roller coaster. Sorry, love roller coasters, and I love the burp in public. I love roller coasters, and yeah. Although the only thing I don't like about roller coasters is because I'm short. I just make it onto the thing, and when I get bounced around on roller coasters, the things bang me in the head. I come out with a really bad headache. But I love the ride. Always love the ride. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Woo! Okay, so yeah, it's Magic Tuesday. And wow, yeah, so that's my magic for you, all you beasties, little people out there who love magic as much as I do. I want to tell you about something else that's kind of magical. I got stuff on the floor. I got it. Paintbrushes falling on the floor and stuff. Okay, anyways, there's other stuff like magic that I really enjoy, and it's the magic of illusion. And illusions are really cool because you can make something from nothing. Case in point, being able to draw. And I'll show you what I'm drawing right now. So I was working on this picture of Rowdy Roddy Piper. Okay. So I think, got him started and everything like that, as you can plainly see in the background. The issue I'm having is his proportions might be right, but I am so running out of space that I think I might have to do this again and make him smaller on the page. I'll continue this particular picture, but because of the size of him, I think I've made him too, like, he's too big the picture. Either that, or I'm going to have to extend his feet a little bit lower so that he looks in proportion from the top of his head to the tip. Because, like, I should have made it a little bit smaller, like at the top here, so that there's a little bit. Maybe if I, well, that's not going to help anything. I'm going to have to restart this, and it's for a friend of mine who really loves Rowdy Roddy Piper. And yeah, unfortunately, oh no, now I got two lines. Here's the other thing that's going on. My computer, I think, is slowly dying. Yeah, I think my computer's finally going to kick the biscuit soon. I've not only got one line going across my screen, but now I have two. And this ain't looking good for my machine. I think maybe having it on too many times and too many power outages going on in the neighborhood lately because of the weather and whatnot. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I might be looking to either change my graphics card or getting a new computer. Which case I might have like the my other computer, which you see behind me. That's where I do all my animations and stuff. I haven't touched that in a long time too. That might have more memory on it than this one does. This one is just like my practice one where I do all my like sketches and drawings and things like that, and I put all my like little things that I've done in the past are all on this computer, which I'm talking to you at right now. So yeah, so yeah, magic. I love magic. Magic Tuesday is the best time too because I get to show off like that little trick that I did. And I get to show off a little bit of the magic of illusion of creating something from nothing on a page, starting off with nothing on the page and ending up with Rowdy Roddy Piper. Now, it doesn't look bad on the page, of course, but it does look like I'm like it's really too big for the page. I really am going to have to change that up. So, sadly enough, she's excited about it, and I really wanted to give it to her like really soon, but unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to start it all over again. The fun of being an artist when you had to put things in proportion. If things were, I could continue and make it completely out of proportion, but I don't like to do that. I want to make sure that everything looks in proportion. So, yeah, I'm going to have to redo this particular picture too. So, but neither here nor there. I want to talk about other things that are very magical and things like that. And one thing that it was cool, and I picked it up and I read about it, and it's kind of a fascinating thing. It's something that most of the stuff I already know about, and I picked it up in a book. A book. It's not a book. It's a magazine. Psychic powers. Ooh, if I go like this, no, I have to go further back and be like, psychic powers. Yeah, um, pretending like you have psychic powers, or pretending like you have psychic powers. How about this? No, having psychic powers. Now, ever since I can remember, that's always another thing that's fascinated me is the unknown, and magic in the same thing. If the things that are unknown to us, the invisible things that happen, that we kind of like, oh, that's kind of uncanny. That's weird. I have friends that are a little bit like they guess all kinds of things. Um, Sorry, I didn't mean to scratch my eye, but my eye's itchy. Maybe that means something. Okay, so so there's a couple people I know that I say really do have the gift, and people are very gifted. For those who do know, and it's just something simple like the reading of the palms and the use of crystals and all kinds of ways of divination. And yeah, I talked about Nostradamus and tarot card reading. Yeah, maybe I'll give you a nice tarot card reading too today before I go. So yeah, and I wanted to mention that I'm also working on my own set of tarot cards. So let's see how that goes. Oh, pardon me, going. Got a boogie in my eye. Just trying to get rid of my boogie, so you don't have to look at my boogies in my eyes. Oh boy, that's gross. Okay, so we have stuff like clairvoyance and what culture says about telepathy, between twins, the talk that goes on between twins, remote viewing. There's a thing that's very fascinating to me, remote viewing, because I've always had this. There's a When I close my eyes, I see stuff, and it's always been like ever since I can remember. It's always been that way. Even to this day, whenever I close my with the dreams I have are vivid, and when I close my eyes, I see all kinds of different things, and talks about the brain and how it's um, um, electromagnetic too. It can pick up all kinds of things. Prophesying, talk about seeing your future, how divination, teleportation, how to be from one side of the world to the other. That's one thing that I have always been kind of wanting to be able to do. Like, I have friends on the other side of the world I'd love to go see, but unfortunately, I know that that isn't going to happen, and vice versa. I wish there was a way that I could transport myself from one spot to another, but I'm doing it this way right now, actually, by you watching me doing this. It's actually a way of my uh, putting it out there to you. So I appreciate that. So, it says what the sciences say. With Nostradamus, that was born on he's born on my birthday. See, so I was always interested in Nostradamus, who talked about in quatrains about all the different things that were going on in the world, and uh, what kind of things could happen in the future. Blah blah blah. Energy healing, and I believe that is something that is energy healing is a very possible thing. The will to be able to fix yourself. Your body is always wanting to be in its healthy state, and it will try its best to stay at that healthy state. If you find that there's something wrong with you, if you have any problems in your life, there may be something more deeper than just having a cough. It could be something more serious than that. It could be something that's something in your mind that's been going on forever, and it's something that you have to kind of deal with, right? All kinds of things. Energy, different energy, astral projection, projecting yourself into different places. I love that idea. I Like I say again, I used to have visions of passageways all the time, different passageways, and I'd follow along into different ones, and they go down and up and around and stuff. And I'd always say, like, when they ask me where that is, like, where are these passages, I'd say probably under the Sphinx. And didn't they say that there's actually passageways under the Sphinx? Fascinating. I find it fascinating, if there is such thing. Telekinesis, the ability to move things. Yes, so the ability to suspend or electrify or move things uh, without. Oh, and of course, there's our favorite things to talk about, magicians and frauds. I know about magicians and illusionists. Yes, I've done that too. Frauds and cheats. Now, that's sad when it comes to that. I know so many people who were so charismatic. I've known a lot of charismatic people that it turned against them. Oh, and then there's curses and hexes. Yeah, some people say that there's people who know how to put different things on people, and sometimes it feels like lately I've been somebody's been putting the spell on me, but it's just my poop luck I got going on right now. I didn't, and it happens to the best of us sometimes, and what the sciences say. And things that have had curses put on them and become like inanimate objects become cursed things too. Interesting. Mentalism, skilled readers who seem to perform impossible feats, like knowing numbers, savants, knowing oh, and hypnosis, of course. Hypnosis is a fascinating thing. Gets people to do all kinds of things that you'd never realized, and they never realized. Mentalism. Oh, and of course, talking to the dead. If it were possible to talk to people on the other side, uh, imagine how interesting that could be. And we all kind of hope that one day we can float or hover in the sky, I'm sure, or something like that. No, no, not. I don't. I wouldn't mind being able to fly. I have the dreams. I have all kinds of wild and woolly dreams. I have a lot of dreams that come to fruition, which was one, like working at where I am right now. There's some things that I've seen that are kind of like part of my dreams. Yeah, I can't explain them, but they're part of, like, they're part of your waking dream kind of thing. A lot of interesting things, but interesting. I had to read it, and I found out, yeah, stuff that I knew, stuff that already, like, some things I didn't know, and things of in between. So that was, like, actually a very good read. So if you ever want to read something about the powers within, that's actually a pretty good one to start with too, to kind of see where you're at. Now let's see where we're at. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you. Hold on. Let me grab my cards. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I got a new container from my other cards, but I'm going to use my cards that I got gifted to me, and I'm going to. Oh, some of them all didn't come out yet. Okay, now we got them all. All right. So, what's going on for Magic Tuesday? Let me find out how this week's going to turn out. Are we going to be able to uh, break free, as it were? Hopefully. I remember what happened the last time I did a nice tarot card reading. And whoa, let's see. That's it. See? I think that's what it was. That was the card that I got. Oh my gosh. It's still saying, oh my gosh. Okay, so let me give me a shuffle first. Okay. Now, let's find out what we got going on for today. So I'm going to ask the cards. Cards! Oh, magic cards. What is going to be going on for today? What do we love to look forward to from Tuesday to this Tuesday to next Tuesday? Okay, here we go. This Tuesday to next Tuesday. And then hopefully next Tuesday, I'll come and do you another reading. That's the way it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to do this on a weekly basis, very weekly, if you know what I mean. I get like the way I get paid. I get paid weekly, very weekly. I get paid bi-weekly. That's how weekly I get paid. I'm maybe making no, I don't make as much as my husband does. And for the sound of things, I probably won't make as much as my husband does ever. Now he's just got to work, and that's the problem, I guess. All right, but anyways, let's clear our minds and think of what will the week hold for us, and let's see if the cards will give us a little bit of an answer. And I always say, if you want me, if there's somebody out there that's watching right now live, and you tell me to stop, I will stop. Either that, or what's going to happen is the card's just going to fall out, and we're going to just go. Oh, and there's the card. And it's a good one. Oh. It's the Empress. That's one of the major tarot cards. Major arcana. So let's see. And she is number 3. Lucky 3. That's a power number. And what is... So she's right after the High Priestess. And this is what she says. Have an open and sympathetic heart. Your wishes will... Sorry. Let me start again. Have an open and sympathetic heart, and your wishes will be provided for. Be aware of your contact, mental, emotional, and physical, with the ever-new beauty, sensuality, fertility, and peace of our earthly garden paradise, and you will not want for these things in your own life. Creative inspiration and productivity are available to you if you try and bring heaven down to earth. Exert your power with a loving hand. Make it better than you found it, kind of thing. Yeah. Exert your power with a loving hand. Okay. And it gives you actually a little bit of a... If you want to do it, this is what you can do. To make your dreams come true, take a half of an eggshell and balance it on a plate containing some earth. So you put some earth on the plate, put the egg on top of the earth, fill the eggshell with the soil, and plant a seed of your choice on the night of a new moon. As you lovingly plant the seed, repeat these words: I will plant my dream seeds in the fertile earth of my imagination and reap the harvest of love, creativity, and harmony. And in the meantime, as it grows, it will turn into a plant that will be born into the spring, and something really nice will grow from it. So there you go. Something really nice today for you. And let's see. Her nurturing femininity helps to give birth to many creative ideas. So there you go. The great thing about the Empress is she's very, very giving and very, very wonderful. There you go. So very good card. And what is it based on? Ooh, it's based on the devil. What's the devil got to say? And that's another mirror, but he's upside down. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Some people say yes, some people say no. And the devil, of course, he's number one more back. Okay. And it says if it takes material objects to make you feel good about yourself, then you must be very empty and afraid of what you recognized as such. Sorry. So if you need material to make you feel better about yourself, then there's something wrong. You need to change your emphasis from a physical concern to those of the spiritual. So yeah, don't worry about too much of that. What's going on physically? Take care of yourself. Your bondage is the result of your limited belief about the world. See, this is what I was talking about last week, right? You have within you the power to change your beliefs using visualizations, affirmations, and action and harmony with the natural law. You don't have to resort to deceit. Just be honest with yourself. Just be honest with yourself. Isn't it the best policy? Honesty is always the best policy, I always say. So, there you go. And there we go. All right. Back to zero. And I will put my cards away. Thank you very much for attending today. And for all of you who watch this later, I appreciate you still coming and watching this Magic Tuesday. And I hope you enjoyed my scariest of scariest tricks that I showed you. And what can I say? Entertainment is my game. I love to entertain as well. So before I leave you, yeah, you usually come around this time at 11 o'clock. So I was early today. And because I have a little bit of time, I'll just give you a little bit of loving. Little freak show comic. Okay, anyways, comic books. You know, me and comic books are like this. This is me over here. Actually, me and Brad Pitt were like this. This is me over here. This is him and Innes. This is me. Yeah. Brad Pitt. Still think you're a cool guy. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, sorry about all the fun that I poke at me. It's poking at me. That's basically. Oh yeah, that's what I want to show you. Where's that? Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about comedy too, because comedy is magic as well. It's a form of magic. It makes you think about something completely different. If you're having a bad day, it changes it into a good day by making you laugh. That's one thing that I really enjoy about comedy, just being able to make you smile. If anything, can change your day. That's what I want to do. I want to make your day happier than what you found it. Cuss meow. We all have our days, man. Let me tell you. Oh man, constantly. It's a never-ending thing for me. It seems like the beginning of the year is like beginning of something. Like I say, it's a long Monday, if you know what I mean. And it's already Tuesday. So what do you do? And you know what? They haven't updated my my list of songs for a long time. I don't know what's going on with it, but I love playing for you, and I love being here with you too. So hey, if you want to commission me for any artwork, contact me, www.kimoverholt.com. And if you want to party with me, I have NiagaraArtParties.com as well, .ca. I think that too. Got .ca and .com because I'm smart that way. I not only just got one, I got both of them. Ha ha ha. Yes, and today I am dressed in my formal vest. I'll play songs that have to do with magic, okay? I'll play you a magic song. Let's see if I can do this one. I don't think I've actually done this one before. Oh, I've never done this before. Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Okay. Let me show you. Oops. Okay, let me start from the beginning. And I like to dream. Yes, yes, right between the sunshine. I'm kind of silent at night. And place like yours is right. Goes far, rise near. Let stars away from here. You don't know what we can find. Up to come with you, girl. All the magic of it right. Ain't it? You don't know what we can see. Why'd you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. And that's all I'll play because, darn it, copyright. Have I gone too far already? Probably. Okay, let me find another magic song for you. Oh, yeah, there's this song. And this is a true song, actually. When I was young, I heard this song and I'm like, wow, really? Is there any? Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Cold late nights so long ago, when I was not so strong, you know. Pretty man came to me, never seen us so blue, you know. I could not run away, it seemed. We've seen each other in a dream. Seems like he knew me, he looked right through me, yeah. Come on home, girl, he said with a smile. You don't have to love me, and let's get out a while. But try to understand, try to understand, try to understand. A magic man. Winter nights we singing tune, playing inside the months of noon. Never think of never, let the spell last forever. So I thought, but some lover past the fall, tried to realize it all. Mama says she's worried, growing up in a hurry, yeah. Come on home, girl, Mama cried on the phone. It's too soon to lose my baby, and my girl should be at home. But try to understand, Mama. Try to understand. He's a magic man. Oh my. Ooh, and he had magic hands. Oh my gosh. Come on home, girl, he said with a smile. I guess my smell of love on you, a woman from a child. But try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand his magic Yeah, he was a magic man, all right. And I remember it did go from summer right into New Year's Eve, 1990. It was just turned 1990. And I remember that way too well. Yeah, there's a story for you. Come on home, girl, he said with a smile. You don't have to love me yet, let's get out a while. But try to understand, try to understand. Yeah, oof, he was magic. Oh boy. The things he taught me, whoa, whoa. Like, whoa. I haven't had anything, well, since. Wow. Okay, anyways. Yeah, magic. Magic is fun. And a little bit of this is always good too. To keep it positive. I don't even know if I can play the song, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah. La, 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 la. Let's play another magic song. Oh, then there's that song too. Little Olivia Newton-John, this little magic song. I don't even know if I can sing this song either. Well, we shall see. Come take my hand. You should know me. I've always been in your mind. You know I will be kind. I'll be kind. In you as the star now. There's no other road to take. You won't make a mistake. I'll be guiding you. Have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. You have to believe we are magic. Don't let your head stray. If all your hope survives, destiny will arrive. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. Okay, stop now. Okay, I'll stop. All right. Yeah. I'm working up a sweat just trying to think of yeah, that ain't working. But the magic is there. The magic of Magic Tuesday is always there to embrace you and love you and have fun with you, as much fun as I can have on a temporary basis here at my own little studio. All right. And I appreciate your time. I appreciate your patience and I appreciate your love. And all 45 of you and then some. Those of you who want to keep on, subscribe. Tomorrow is Wacky Wednesday, which I'm thinking of changing the name. But if you can think of a better name than Wacky Wednesday, but so far it's been pretty wacky. I may have to come early, but I'll be here. You want to come up too? You're more than welcome to. Come hang out with me at my studio here at Overholt and Art and Entertainment Studio. And I will see you possibly tomorrow. We shall see what the fates have in store for us tomorrow, my fellow babies and beasts. In the meantime, enjoy.